Your buddy Josh screwed up big time at the thrift store today. Stay tuned to find out how. Hey, good morning, crew. I hope you guys are doing well this morning. If you guys are just tuning in for the first time, my name is Josh, and I talk about all things eBay, reselling, and anything you guys and myself want to talk about. Getting a pretty late start here, guys. It's 11:01 a.m., 29 degrees. So I guess you could say that's a bit chilly. I've already had my 3 large cups of coffee, so I've switched to the mystery tea. That's right, guys. I have absolutely no idea what type of tea this is. So let's find out, shall we? Raspberry. I don't really mind raspberry. It's not my favorite flavor, but I'll drink it. Whenever Mr. K goes grocery shopping, he'll pick up these packs of mixed celestial seasoning tea, a number of different flavors. I think my favorite flavor may be a blueberry. We have a total of 7 items going out today. It wasn't a terrible day yesterday. I wouldn't say we made any huge home runs, but we sold a few things. The first thing we sold was a James Taylor vinyl LP. This LP is from 1969. And it sold on sale for $8.95 plus $3.33 shipping. And then the next item we sold was this 3-pack of Connects, and that's this item right here. I think one of the boxes was open and just had the bag, but it's still sealed. I think this came from the Journey thrift store in Northampton, and I think I paid $2 for all 3 of them, and it only sold for $9 with free shipping. It weighs 15 ounces, so it's probably going to cost over $5. And not to mention, it was also listed for about 16 months. I think I'll be lucky if I break even on this one, guys. A lot of times when I list things, I think I'll get a lot more money for them, but it just doesn't work out like that. And if you sell on eBay at all, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There are just some things that are bad for eBay. This just happens to be one of them. And then we sold this Presto salad shooter. This was also a terrible buy. I picked this up at the Salvation Army in Portsmouth for $5.99. It sat around for quite a few months. It finally sold on sale for $13.50, and the buyer's paying $10.55 shipping priority. I saw comps on this selling for over $20, but I guess because I didn't have some of the parts with it, it just wasn't worth much money. I wouldn't pick it up again unless it was really cheap. It would have to be like $1 or $2, and how often do you see that at thrift stores anymore? And this is that Breville canister pitcher that I picked up when I got that machine a few weeks ago at More Than a Thrift for $10. And this item, I took a best offer on it for $19 with free shipping. And then this Krups Pro Cafe 4 carafe. It's new in package. I bought this at Savers in Portsmouth a while back. It's been listed for quite a while. It's for an older machine, so it's not in high demand. But I did sell it to a gentleman in Louisiana for $13.50 plus shipping. Probably got $3 into it. And then we have this A to Z handheld electronic game. This has been listed for quite a while. I think I picked this up over the summertime at Savers. I remember it had a $7.99 price tag on it, so I used a 20% coupon and got it for between $5 and $6, I think. And that sold yesterday for $40 with free shipping. This is probably the best sale of the day. I think it was yesterday's video, maybe the day before, I showed these Department 56 parts and pieces. I got these from my friend Sue at the thrift store in Northampton. Whenever I'm at the coast, I go to visit my friend Sue, and she generally has a box of miscellaneous items for me. And the last time I went, she had that stuff in there, and there was some other electronics that I got. They ended up in my death pile for nearly a year until I decided I would try to sell them before Christmas time. I listed them for $49.95. I started a sale Saturday, and I guess these were part of the sale because they sold for $44.95 plus the buyer paid 1 to 2 pound priority shipping. So Sue, if you ever watched this video, thank you very much for your generosity. And that's all I've got. That's all I've got going out, guys. I'm going to pack this stuff up because Richard should be here soon. I love these priority shoe boxes. Hey folks, it's about 10 p.m. Tuesday evening. Today ended up being a pretty laid-back day. It's about 20 degrees right now, and it wasn't much warmer today. After I got done packing those orders, I went and took a nap, and when I woke up, it was 5 p.m. So we had dinner, and we also watched a movie. The movie we watched tonight was called An Honest Thief, and it had Liam Neeson in it, and it was a fantastic movie. So if you guys get the chance to watch that, I would say go for it. I made 2 sales today. This is a Xylus chopper, and I've had it listed for about 3 or 4 months. I picked it up at Savers for $4, and it sold for $18, and the buyer paid ground shipping for that. Sometimes if I'm not sure an item is really good or not, I'll actually just select ground service so the buyer can get a cheaper price on shipping, and what I'll do is just ship it priority. You do lose a few bucks that way, but you can generally get stuff sold easier if you do it like that. And then we sold Mr. Greg's Harley Davidson hat. I went back and forth with the buyer a little bit, but we settled on $50 with free shipping. And I'm pretty sure the buyer's going to enjoy the hat. I also sold a heating element part for a Ronco 4000 rotisserie. I was going to show it to you guys, but as I was wrapping it up, Richard pulled up. It sold for $14.95 with free shipping. I used to be one of the kings of Ronco on eBay. Then I showed my friend Jesse how to sell them. Now he's the king of Ronco. Now, not only can Jesse sell a Ronco part quicker than me, he can also sell it for 25% more than me. It's a bit embarrassing, but I'm glad he's out there making some money on them. Okay, so we still have that container slammed full of items that I photographed last night. So I went out to the garage and got this container right here. This container is called Large 9. So whenever I list one of these items, I'll put Large 9 in the custom SKU so I can tell whenever it sells, just go to Large 9 and pick that item out. I brought that bin in the house because I want to power list these items. I want to get all of these items listed tonight. I was really considering not going thrifting tomorrow, but we have to bring the van in the shop at 9 a.m. and the Salvation Army is literally 150 feet away, so I can't not go. I also have to wait for the van to get done, and then I can just walk across the street and pick it up. I need to wake up at around 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm trying not to go to sleep too late tonight. So I'm going to go get started, guys, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Alrighty, I'm getting ready to wrap it up, guys. It's 12:33 a.m. and all of those items are listed with the exception of that broken Wagner pan. I thought that I'd be able to put that in a priority A long box, but it's looking like it's just a little too long. So I'm going to try to put it in a medium flat rate box. I'm not really sure how much it's going to sell for. Probably not a whole lot. I guess we're just going to have to play it by ear. I just listed all of that stuff and I'm not feeling excited about any of it. That's the large -9 tub, and these are the items that have been listed but need to go on the shelf. I'm not going to try to put them in that bin. Alright guys, I'm going to go pass out. I got to wake up at 7 a.m. and hopefully I'll find something decent at the thrift tomorrow. Talk to you guys later. Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Wednesday morning, 8:53 a.m., and it is frickin' cold. We're over here at the Ford dealership across from the Salvation Army. I'm getting a transmission flush on my van. Mr. K's truck would not start this morning, so we had to take my mom's old car. It's a little Saturn. I don't know how well you guys can tell, but I am cramped back here. I am definitely not a morning person. The Salvation Army opens at 10 a.m., so hopefully the van will be ready by then, and then I can just go over there and do a little shopping. And hopefully they have something good today, because I need it. Hey, how's it going tonight, guys? It's Wednesday night. It's 9:25 p.m. and 18 degrees outside. And it looks like we have a winter storm warning issued by the National Weather Service. That does not sound advantageous to a picker. So I'm kind of just chilling out tonight. I got the Wannabe Grateful Dead t-shirt on. I had to grab a much needed shower to wash off all of that stress from the day. I think the most difficult part of the day was sitting in the back of that Saturn for 2.5 hours. I'm not exactly a petite gentleman. I did sell 2 items this afternoon. This first item I listed last night and it sold today for $23.95 with free shipping. I'm 99% sure that I picked this up Saturday for $1, so that's a pretty good profit. Then I sold this game called Bards Dispense Profanity, and I'm not really sure what this game is. It might be like a knockoff of Cards Against Humanity. I'm not really sure. But it sold for $17.95. The buyer paid $8 shipping. If you guys remember from my last video, Saturday, I picked this cover up in the free pile at the consignment store that's right next to the Salvation Army. It sold for $13.50 with free shipping. I always love selling stuff that I get for free. I don't even care how much it sells for. It just feels fun. So we dropped the van off today at 9 o'clock. Then we rode over to the Home Depot, the Market Basket to get groceries, and I think there was even another stop as well. We got back to the Ford dealership at 11 a.m. and my van still wasn't ready. So I sat around in that small car until about 11:30, and then my knees started bothering me. So I decided to walk across the street to the Salvation Army. I wanted to see what they had. And sadly, what they had today was not very good. That place was overfilling with hot garbage. I didn't even go Monday or Tuesday, so I would expect that place would be pretty stocked up. I'm not sure if it got really stocked and then overshopped, or if they just didn't put out much at all. I really can't be 100% sure, but I have a suspicion that it wasn't stocked very well. It was so cold out this morning that I decided early on that I did not want to stick around the thrift store all day waiting for new items. I did walk around the store for a bit, and I did find 3 items that I think I can sell on eBay. And guys, there just wasn't much there at all today. It was really, really bad. I did find this cool vintage mirror today. It's made by Clairol. It's kind of cool looking. You can tell it has that like 70s look to it. It's not in the best of condition, but it looks okay. The price was definitely right at $250. When you plug it in, it still turns on. Cool, huh? I'm definitely gonna have to clean that one up. It is dirty. It looks like they're not selling for a whole lot of money, but one sold on December 4th for $29.52 plus shipping. So that's not too bad. When I was walking around, I also saw this Papa Gino's thermos. You can put water in there or soft drinks or whatever, and it has a cool little handle on it. It's made by Coleman. It definitely looks vintage. Papa Gino's is pretty popular up here in New Hampshire. I think I've been to the one in Portsmouth, and the food's not that bad, actually. If you guys ever come to New Hampshire, maybe you ought to check out Papa Gino's. It's got that cool made in the USA, Wichita, Kansas. My buddy Jesse would like that. They had $1.50 on it. I figured I'd scoop it up for $1.50. It looks like one sold back in September for $25 plus priority shipping. Not too bad. The thing about stuff like this is not something you're going to be able to get top dollar for in the middle of December and January. You're probably going to have to hold out till springtime. I find a lot of items like that just are not in season. You just have to make it part of your long-term plan. Then they had this number 7 Serve Saving container. It was in the 25-cent bin, and I wasn't going to leave it there for 25 cents. This is the 3-cup version, number 7. I'm not sure how much I can get for this. I bet I could probably get $13 or $14. For 25 cents though, I'll keep it if it doesn't sell. The Serve Saving containers are awesome. Whenever I find them for cheap, I always pick them up because they do sell. They're great vintage containers and people still love them. But I do have a few that I use for personal use, and they are great containers. Alright, so it's story time. So if you guys read the description of the video, you probably saw that I made a terrible mistake at the thrift store today. When you walk into the Salvation Army, there's a box on the left-hand side that has nothing but free items in it. You can take whatever you want to, and it won't cost a dime. When I walked in today, I saw this box of books, and the books looked really strange, but I really didn't think too much about it. And as I was leaving the store, I looked at that box of books again. I typed one of the book names into the eBay app, and it came up, but I wasn't able to find any sold ones. This was probably about 12:30 this afternoon. I had those items in my hand that I had just purchased. It was freezing cold, and I just wanted to go across the street to the dealership to see if my van was ready. When I went back over, the van was ready, but I decided just to go home. All day long, these books have been on my mind. I remembered one of the names of the books and decided to dig a little bit deeper on eBay, and this is what I found. So it looks like these books are selling pretty good. There had to have been about 30 books in this box. There's one that's like 21 set for almost 70 bucks. There's one for $63, another one for $100 best offer. Very disappointing. These are what the books look like. They just have a weird, mystifying look to them. To me, as a reseller, it's one of those things that just kind of stands out. All of these books were in there too. So right now, guys, I'm feeling a bit heartbroken. My initial reaction was to drive back to the thrift store and thrift all day tomorrow, and hopefully those books would still be there. There's only one small, teensy little problem with that. We're supposed to get between 8 and 14 inches tomorrow. And the high is supposed to be something like 10 degrees. I'm not sure I want to wreck the van over this, guys. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go back over there Saturday morning when they open at 10 a.m. Hopefully we'll run into miraculous luck and they'll still be there. Maybe, just maybe, another picker doesn't suspect they're worth anything. Anyway, guys, that's the plan. We're going to try to get them Saturday. Let me know below if you've ever run into anything like this. Have you guys ever had an experience like this where you had an opportunity to get something really good for free and for one reason or another you just didn't get it? Let me know. I'm curious. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to head out of here. I'm going to go get some sleep. I plan on doing some listing on eBay. I want to talk to you guys more about going down south for the winter. And I'm sure we'll find some more projects to get into. Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you liked the video, please give me a like. And if you haven't already subscribed, it would help me out a whole lot if you did. Talk to you guys later.